Hi, today we'll do the Ocean of the Oracle cards by Angela Hartfield. The ocean is collective unconsciousness of humanity, besides connecting with the human emotions and depth of those emotions. So she feels that the creatures inside the oceans are all equally important. That's why the deck. This is a very vibrant deck. Colors and the variety of creatures inside the deck is magnificent. I went through this guidebook once, and the one thing I didn't like is that some of the creatures are repetitive, especially the whales, and somewhere the message she wants to give doesn't directly connect with the animal represented in the card or the trait of that animal. I still have to figure out whether it gives more margin to our understanding of the ocean animals, or is just the display of words which needs to be improved. That was very kind of low for me for this deck. Otherwise, the cards, the beauty of those cards, the creatures, it's magnificent. Let's go by the cards. So I'll show you the cards first, and then we can go to the guidebook and see and understand if we can. The thing is that after card 30, if you go in the guidebook, there's so much repetitive knowledge that you feel that it's almost stagnant. I think a lot can be done or redone for this set of cards. First is resilience, which is shown by turtles. Then you have diving to new depths. Then in the light of the moon, the light of the moon will shine on the things you are resisting, so you can let it flow. Then this is life is better together. So get connected with your family, your community, your like-minded people to rejuvenate. Change direction with these. If you change the direction, you will get the surprise, which may be good. Looking at the underbelly. So be sure that you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you're working on could use some fine-tuning. So this is one of the cards which looking at the underbelly, or does she want us to connect with the word underbelly to the fine-tuning? A little bit off. Dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Dolphin is happiness. We can think about this. Keeping it in check. So you're moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. So we'll see how it is connected with the otter in the guidebook. Amble with contentment. Seahorsey, they hang on to the bottom of the ocean. So that's how you wait for right things, right time to happen. Every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. We'll check how is it. Persistent drive. See what you desire and move towards a goal. Focus on your goal. Use intuition, instincts to guide you in the optimal outcome. Replacing what was lost. Okay, starfish, we know that it regenerates its parts. So kind of you replace what was lost. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon, which is, I'll have to see how is it. So if too many messages, different type of messages are given in the same card. See, replacing what was lost is regeneration. I got it. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on horizon. So we'll have to check. Gliding through currents. With a different approach, you'll guide through a situation with grace and ease, going inward and bringing you understanding. Now I'll start reading, and I disconnect from the animal. So we'll check. Single-mindedness, you find the travel in one direction. So choose your path and which is best suited to you. Adrift in shallow water. So move slowly, I think that's what she means. And notice the small details and appreciate them. Inner desires. We'll check how it is connected with this. Actually, I don't remember the name even. Set some intentions. You're entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. Safe and surrounded by love. Dolphin, we can easily see that. Keep your heart open and know you're being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what's going on around you. If you give too many messages, then I think it dilutes the purpose of that card. That's what the problem is. I think the picture, the words doesn't go with the picture so well, or with the traits of that animal. Okay, clearing the excess. You're entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away the excess clutter, whether it's physical body or physical space. Now, how it was related with this, a little bit off. Polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, stay in your power. We'll check. Shared inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraint and rules. And really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. How it is connected, I have no idea. We'll see. Enjoy the journey. Can we just check? Can we just keep this cards which doesn't make sense at all? So we'll check them especially. Enjoy the journey. Stay present, flexible. Many changes are going on for you, around you. They're not good but necessary. They're not only good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on past or future. So again, take note. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. Now we'll see this one also. Love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what would you like. Let's see how it connects. Then you have breakthrough to new dimensions. A new anywhere is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. Rest how this is connected, we'll see again. Where you need to be. Acknowledge how you're feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of the current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. We'll check. Push to surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. No idea. Seeing both sides. Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. She has got eyes on the both sides of her body. So I think how they want to connect it is that, with this eye she'll have a different view of the thing, and with this eye she'll have completely different view of the thing. That can be connected. So then you have empower yourself. Tune into your personal power. You're more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be a strong, beautiful person you're capable of being. How it is connected with this? Let's see. Surrounded by prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. We'll check this thing. The extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. Now we know anemone and clownfish, they balance each other. Clownfish hides in them and Anemone are taking care of clownfish in some way. I don't remember. We'll check in the cards. So that can be mutually beneficial venture. Total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. May find what your life has been lacking. A whale in different form is coming in most of it. That makes it a little slow card. Let your personality shine. You have something no one else has that makes you who you. Stop comparing yourself to other and allow your uniqueness to shine through. How it is connected to jellyfish. Let's see. The gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin yang opposite in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. No idea. Help appears in various ways. There is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look to the support system that are with you continually. I'll have to check. Blend into the environment. You may have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what's going on around you and adapt accordingly. We can connect with octopus that he camouflage with the environment. But again, you may have many skills and can fit into any situation. So with those skills, you can fit into any situation. That is camouflaging. Now take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. Can be a message. We'll see. Look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. Let's check. Shedding the old. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you'll be able to see these new prospects. No idea. Let's see. Back on task. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you're working on. All could use some fine-tuning. Rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you're feeding for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. No idea. However, I can connect the word passion with the color red. But let's see in the guidebook. Convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. So let's see what she says. Gentle moderation. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you're trying to accomplish. Gentle moderation. How? Setting up parameters. Assess your relationship and determine how they're aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries require an honest evaluation of your present relationship. Now, how this is connected with her. Well, let's check it out. Unexplained wonder. Magic, blessings, and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. But, okay. Leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. If you're waiting for something, go to work. Stop putting off ideas or projects you're considering. Okay. Facing your fears. Looking for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others, stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are, facing your fears. Connect to the source, go within to discover what needs to be done, create the shift required to attract what you want. No idea. Disengage from outcomes. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. How? Be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now, allowing it to occupy the past or future. Care how this. Then you have childlike devotion. You are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. Multi-talented can be the stripes, colorful stripes. Guidebook directly. Cards represent inner power and the ability of human spirit to overcome any difficulty. Demonstrate composure and maturity through the choices you make. As I picked up one or two lines so that if it can make sense to you. Diving to new depth. Sperm will dive the deepest, probably at around 3,200 meters, and you're being asked to dig deeper. In the light of moon, orca whales are considered one of the most intelligent mammals. They represent dream, intuition, emotion, healing. And now they leap high in front of the full moon to bring your attention to issues you no longer can afford to avoid. And that's how they tell you to draw your attention to something you need to release. Didn't make sense much. Life is better together. Pilot whales are thought to have leader, and they may found in large groups that can have number of 1,000 animals. So it asks you to surround yourself with people who truly know and understand you. If I read here and here, it will dilute the message. Okay, but then it's connecting somehow. Change direction with ease. Butterfly fish, a symbol of change, soul, creativity, freedom, joy, color. They quickly change direction, move gracefully through water. And they remind you not to take things too seriously and get up and move. Not to take too seriously. Okay. Looking at the underbelly, humpback whales are considered record keepers. They migrate around 5,000 kilometers. They remind you to keep moving even when the journey seems daunting. Constant progress will get you where you're headed. Looking at the underbelly. You didn't get much. Dancing in the rainbow. These are Hawaiian spinner dolphin. They leap above the water, perform athletic feats in the air. They remind you to balance your daily life and let go of stress. Find ways to express your happiness. Kind of relatable. Keeping it in check. Sea otters live near shore environment. They are believed to understand the emotion, mind, subconsciousness, and indicate the importance of being receptive to and aware of your own emotions and those of others. So stay tuned to clearly determine what you want and don't want. Okay, kind of. Amble with contentment. Seahorses are considered mild-mannered, sedate creature, happy to roam the oceans. Seahorses are content where they are and do not hurry when making changes. So they remind you to hold tight and bide your time if you find yourself being rushed or overwhelmed. Nudibranch, which means naked gill, is a type of sea slug. They show you how to move easily in emotional waters. They represent moving at slow, steady pace by grounding in attitude and philosophy. Constant effort and the belief that you can do this will help you reach your targeted outcome. Continue to investigate how you feel about the current situation while moving slowly and surely towards your goals. Oceanic white-tip shark, they typically travel alone near the surface of the ocean. They're persistent in their search of food, exceptionally driven, forward-moving. If you have doubts about whether an opportunity is right for you, this card encourages you to pursue this dream or situation. Starfish, replacing what was lost. Starfish has regenerative properties, and it reminds you that you're blessed with great strength and abundance. It may take a while before you see the divine outcome. Nurture and grow from this experience. Okay, kind of off. Replacing what was lost? Fine. But the explanation, it dies down. Gliding through currents. Manta rays keep their mouth open so that they can gather plankton as they travel. Keep an open mind and heart as you move through life and gather more information and make your choices purposefully. So that is gliding through currents. Which other animal doesn't do it? Mouth open is not exactly the characteristic, but okay, fine. Single-mindedness. Barracudas are brave and focused opportunists. So they ask you to draw on the strength and qualities which are uniquely yours, and your own guidance is best. And sometimes we must detach from expectation, criticism, and be prepared to defend our claim to a better future. Totally off, out of track. Adrift in shallow water. Green sea turtle are often found swimming alone in shallow water. A turtle may travel long distances across ocean. So it reminds you that unseen exertion and plans can make achievement look effortless, especially when they make most of the currents and energy available. How these two things are related, I have no idea. They have long flippers to move gracefully in the water and can appear to be drifting. So she wants to say that since they have these flippers, so they can travel through long distances without any glitches. So adrift in shallow water, how does it relate it to this card? And then she says, especially when they make most of the currents and energies available. Okay. While looking at this card, the first thing doesn't come as inspiration. The first thing the mind goes into how, because you read something on the card, and then if you're trying to make sense. Inner desires. This large mollusk symbolizes an awakening to love. The spirit connects to the vast possibilities connected to desire. It is thought to be very powerful protection. What is the quality? Why did you say this? It is also connected to many sacred ceremonial religious practice. So how does it matter? So this is what? It's totally derailed. Safe and surrounded by love. Dolphin, again they're using the same love and all that. So I think I didn't read this card, so I'll not read it because it will take time, but we can get it. Clearing the excess. Stingray, they're not aggressive unless provoked, camouflage themselves on the ocean floor. So it's a reminder to take care of yourself, cleanse your physical body by juicing or making dietary changes. This is also time to drink plenty of fresh water. Sea salt bath, burning, sage and meditation are ways to clearing your energetic body. So that's how clearing the excess. And now you can relate this with this, but whatever is written here. Okay. Polite declaration. Crabs can move in all directions, backward, forward, sideways. This animal will help you choose the action best for the movement. So trust the direction you're guided to take. Try something different. It is important to be balanced and continue to move as you progress to your next phase. It seems that every line is it's like stretching you in some other direction. They're not going in a flow. So that's why they are like misleading, I'll say. Though if now how is it related to polite declaration? It's a movement. Shared inspiration. Bottlenose dolphin, like all dolphins, enjoy mingling and frolicking. So, show you the importance of being present and in this moment. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time, constraint, and rule, and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. I'm not very into it. Enjoy the journey. Coral is believed to have prepared on the planet over 542 million years ago. They provide a knowledge base about when and where to start. It shows a universal trust in being where you are supposed to be. It asks you to plant seeds in order to create a world with perfect timing. Enjoying the journey. Take a note. These are my kids' cards. Okay, Hawaiian seal is the only seal native to Hawaii. They do not have external ears, just small opening. This symbolizes balance between outward hearing and paying attention to inner knowing. They're very curious. Curiosity and imagination can be the spark needed to create a new energy of flow. Take note. Distinctive potential. Narwhals are unique mammals. Till the time you come here, you feel so exhausted. So much energy has been gone in, how and what and why, that the inspiration part is not coming up. Anyways, I'll finish this. I feel like giving it back. Narwhal whales are unique mammals found in the Arctic. They possess 2 teeth and one of them becomes a horn, 10 feet long. So they help you to have faith that anything is possible. Love where you are. Clams live in the mud and have strong connection to earth. If you have disengaged from your feelings, turn back into them as they can guide you now. Clams can siphon water and extract what they need to feel rejuvenated. Use this time to get back on track. I'm so lost and kind of de-energized that I don't feel like going through all these cards. Okay, anyways, a humpback whale can be very energetic when launching its huge body out of the water in a breach and then falling back. That means the faith will push you through obstacle, limitation, or other barrier to achieving your goal. These 2 lines I could make out, otherwise this was a long derailing explanation. Where you need to be, He's a blue dragon, also known as blue angels or mollusk or sea slug. They can be found floating upside down. They depend on the wind and ocean current to move them through the water. So they left to trust that the current will take them where they need to be. You will also benefit allowing life to unfold for you. Yeah, okay, this is okay. Push to the surface. We'll ask to embrace the unknown. This is so connected to the emotional depth of the ocean, your thoughts and your emotional choices. Whale can help you understand on a deeper level the action that have caused unrest in your daily life. Have you lost a sense of direction or purpose? An idea or project could be lying dormant in the recesses of your mind. Push to the surface. Seeing both sides. The hammerhead shark's eye are mounted on the sides of this distinctively shaped hammerhead. This positioning gives these sharks the ability to see 360 degrees. They truly can see how it is above and below. So try to look at your situation objectively and think with your logical mind. Yeah, can be. Empower yourself. A sailfish is a symbol of personal power and your ability to be seen. They possess a long bill that looks like a sword. This bill is unable to pierce through a tough exterior. Considered the fastest fish in the ocean. Is said to have the ability to shake off negative energy. So that's how it asks you to empower yourself. But then this kind of bill or sword or that horn, sharp horn, all of them are insane. Clownfish and sea anemones have a special relationship. Sea anemones can paralyze and kill their prey with their stinging tentacles, but clownfish are protected from their venom. Clownfish have mucus on their skin that keeps them from feeling the stench of the tentacle. The clownfish live in partnership with a certain species of anemone and shelter among their numerous tentacles. The clownfish are protected from their predators and in turn keep some harmful elements from the anemone. So kind of mutual beneficial venture. Total submersion. Once a humpback dives under the surface, maybe up to 15 minutes before the surface again, when they do resurface, they'll be miles from their original location. This is true when you dedicated yourself to research or learning about anything that has intrigued you. Once you have dived deep down into the subject and gathered the information, you find you have altered your position. Yeah, maybe. Let your personality shine. A jellyfish rely on currents to carry them through the ocean and use their own limitation to help them determine their depth. Keep your life simple. This may free up your energy so you can meet any complication that may crop up with reduced anxiety pressure. If you have been dwelling on past, try finding the light or blessing of each memory and release them with love. It's kind of, they want to say that go with the flow and use your illumination to help them determine their depth. Okay, fine. This nautilus is a representation of beauty and sacred geometry. The ability is to tolerate pressure changes and not suffer any ill effects. So what you can get is approach situation as blank canvases with a willingness to experience things without bias. Remove the desire to label a situation as good or bad. So this is the environment. The octopus is a master of disguise. It may change its color, skin texture to blend in the landscape. There's a chance to ask someone else to shine while you take some time off. The octopus can also detach an appendage at will to provide distraction when facing a predator. This might symbolize releasing things in your life that aren't conducive to your goals. Look beyond the surface. It's time to treat yourself to a day of self-care. This could mean going to spa, receiving massage, enjoying new experiences, discover new ways to express yourself through dance, exercise, outdoor activity, painting, music, drama, and other art forms. Look beyond the surface. Okay. The barnacles. While juvenile barnacles swim and drift with the ocean currents, when they have nearly matured, they find identical barnacles and attach to the surface of the whale. They choose a site which ranges from the bottom of the boat to the side of the whale. This means the barnacles on whale face are fully developed and immobile. The appearance of a barnacle does not diminish the majesty and beauty of the whales. In fact, it gives the whale's body an interesting detail. So, this. Shedding the old. Lobster can only grow to a certain point in the shells before they go through a molting process and shed their exoskeleton. You may feel like taking an inventory of your life lessons now and what has brought you to this moment. Every event that has transpired has helped you to shape who you are. Like the lobster, after a period of growth, there will come a time to let go of any old patterns or behavior that no longer fit you. Fine. Back on the task. The squid is nocturnal and it sustains itself by finding what is hidden. It teaches greater adaptability in situation, the value of concealment until the moment is right. You may need to bring balance to your life and focus on your emotions. Focus inside. If you want to feel more accomplished, fulfilled, adjust your habits routine. And then she talks about what you can do, which doesn't make sense. The flame angelfish is so named due to its amazingly vibrant hue. The flame angelfish help to reconnect you to the fire within. At times you may find them traveling in pairs. The vibrance of the flame angelfish is a symbol of passion. Remember what drives you. Pursue the thing that ignites your heart. Rediscover your zeal. Conveyor meaning. The white-mouthed Moorish seal is a fish that has a long sleek body that resembles a snake. It's shy despite its strong appearance. The strong jaws seem to open and close as if they are trying to talk to you, allowing yourself the opportunity to clarify what you're trying to get across to someone else. Gentle moderation. There's a walrus, they can lower their body temperature to adjust to the cold. This suggests the heat may be stored at the heart. There's a need for you to consider your heart aspiration as you progress on your journey. Setting up parameters. Use your emotional intelligence to make smart decisions. The clown triggerfish is so named due to the various spots and colorful marking that appear on the fish. They are very territorial and protective of the environment. The clown triggerfish is fearless and will protect its boundary. It doesn't care if it is much smaller than a threatening predator. Setting a parameter. So use your emotional intelligence to make smart decisions. Boundaries. Unexplained wonder. The unicorn fish is a prominent horn and love the shallow water. The unicorn horn is believed to have magical and medicinal properties. You can create magic by setting a clear intention. When you receive this card, you can intentionally use the hidden power of the universe to bring to pass your desired outcomes. Leaping through the air, flying fish can fly above the water for short distances. They do this to elude the larger fish that hunt them. Flying fish show you how to deal with emotional situations that might be impeding your progress. Leaping through the air. The lionfish is small in stature. It can enlarge its presence by opening its fins and making a demonstration of its strength. You have access to an easy strength and a natural dignity. This is something which is innately yours, and it is time for you to claim it. It also means you're in a period of amplified energy. There's a spotlight on what you're creating, which means you can achieve your goals with less effort. You're encouraged to stand your ground and stick with your belief. Till fourth line, everything doesn't make sense. Connect to source. Feather stars are starfish with bodies that have adapted to living upside down. They firmly attach to rocks on the ocean floor. They connect to many aspects of balancing the mind, body, spirit. There are times we need to go within to answers, to find inner strength and resolve, and to tap into deep emotion. That's how feather stars. Okay. Disengage from outcomes. They travel in pods. So it is equally important for you to find a strong support system for yourself. Surround yourself with individuals who support you and allow you to grow and evolve as you learn about yourself. Disengage from outcomes. Orcas. Be insightful and established. A tube worm is an invertebrate that anchors itself to stable elements in the ocean. If you're ungrounded, you might feel as if you are getting out of touch with reality. Grounding can help you build a strong foundation in knowledge and experience. So they reconnect you to the earth. Grounding. Then this is childlike devotion. The Christmas wrasse is a colorful member of reef and sand flat communities. The name for Christmas because of their color red-green. Sighting is very rare and special. Love can at times seem elusive. Begin realizing that there really is more to life by loving yourself. Allow yourself to be the amazing, beautiful being that you are. You are loved and loving. Childlike devotion. Multi-talented. Childlike devotion. Love. I want to return. I want to return this set. After 23, I was exactly sleeping. And I think the opportunity here is to learn more about different kind of creatures, more of their properties, and putting them in maybe 2-3 lines. But that can be like straightforward and strictly connecting and inspiring, rather than writing so many lines and diluting the meaning of the cards. I really feel very off, and I had to really collect my courage to go after 23, 24, wherever I said it's too much. But I had to complete this study, or say unboxing. I did it. That's it. It's impartial. This is what I believe. My views are my views. I hope I'll get a nicer deck next time. Thank you.